Hey, Zero. I don't think the notification went out. Something's going on. Zero, I don't know where you live, but I want to live there. The pictures that you put up are always so beautiful. Whether you're on the rocky side or the water side. Hey, Lisa 54. Hey, Christy A. Angie Brooks. Sherry. It's going to be a hot one out there today, folks. Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, Morgan. I love Zero's videos and pictures too. I want to live there. I don't know where it is, but I want to live there. I'm moving there. Hit me up in the DMs, Jules. Tell me where you live. Oh, Lisa 54. Hello, MG associate Mrs. Fletcher. We've already got, hey, Allie's nurse. We've already got a heat warning out for the rest of the week. Uh, I think it's only supposed to get 98 today, but then it's going to move into the 100s. And in the Ohio Valley, that sucks. Oh, Hartley's just an old broken down woman. She's got a handrail stuck up her ass from when she fell, I think, for the person who just texted that. Always watching, Hartley, aren't you? Always watching. Isn't that funny? How I get told I'm always watching? Yeah, all the filters. Well, I did do a new avatar because as soon as I started fighting with Randy and Wendy and Natasha, boom, up pops my docs. Hey, Kathy Clock the House. I'm doing okay. Up pops my docs as soon as I start fighting with them. But yeah, it's going to be hot and miserable. And I'm going to go get Maggie. I think I'm going to get her one of those little doggy splash pads because she just hates to be cooped up in the house. She wants to be outside. Well, she got to be wet if she's going to be outside this week. And I worry about her getting sunburnt, so I'm going to have to find a shady spot to put it in. So, the girls that tapped out, that'd be Randy and Wendy. I guess they're tapped back in because they're up awfully early in the morning to talk about me. I didn't wake up thinking about them. I did not wake up thinking about them, but I feel awfully honored that they wake up in the morning thinking about me. I sure do. Let's go ahead and start with the first lie. When have I ever, because one win keeps repeating this, one win keeps repeating this, that I'm holding them responsible for Natasha Cooper's shitty actions. When? When have I ever said they are responsible for Natasha stealing a girl's taxes, calling her niece derogatory terms, Um, what else is she? Oh, stealing those dresses from that lady, basically ripping off a woman who's missing her daughter, Shayna Peoples. No, I never said that. I said they are supporting that. Hey, Amber, never use the word responsible, but they want to say that I twist everything. Now, they want to talk about me going into Starlights the other night and threatening to strike her. Do you want me to strike her, guys? Is that what you all want? Randy, Wendy, Starlight, do you want to be struck? Because I didn't even know you didn't have your monetization on, or that it had been taken away again. And you never proved to me that it was due to music. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Julia, you're going to have to, you are singing to the choir there, girl. I know what that woman's all about, but I also know that Randy's not going to get rid of her. Not because, like One says, she's never done anything to us, and we didn't hear her and do those things. Oh, yes, you did, because there's plenty of videos out there about it, and I will continue to post them. Now, you want to keep burying your head in the sand? That's fine by me. But you know exactly what she's done. And because of her supporters and her supporters' money, you all choose to sweep it under the rug. In my opinion, of course. Then they go so far after dragging Brian into their mess, into our mess. Then Wendy goes so far to say today, just a little bit ago, if I know what Brian's going through, it's rough. If you all want to go donate to him, go donate to him. See, I don't care about people donating to Natasha. What I care about is Natasha lying. How how much you all willing to bet there won't be a website? What's the website going to be about? What's the website going to be about, Natasha? What is so great about you? Because you never solved a fucking crime, and every crime victim that you come across, you end up getting into it with them and saying disgusting things about them or to them or flipping them the bird on your live stream. Hey, Republican Ash, I'm always up early. But I think it's funny that one wins up at, let's see, 11, 10, 9, 8. She was up at 7 o'clock to go live with Randy. Now that's early. I listened to pieces of it, Christy A, where she was talking about me. Is that the part you're talking about? Where she was talking about me? I don't care if she was talking about me. I mean, turnaround's fair play. And it's now known that Starlight's one of my biggest fans. I mean, how can you continuously crack on somebody's voice and say how it just grinds against it? Just I can't stand to listen to her, and then play my material, play my stream. So I've just decided that Starlight's a fan, and why strike a fan? I think I need to refresh. Hold on. So, hey, Alley Cat, long time no see. So I had to refresh it. And I had to take the dogs in because they're not allowed to bark until later in the day. So, come on, you can't bark until later in the day. All right. You better stop it. Your dad's going to get your butt. I'm never going to change. I am who I am. I know who I am. And I'm a good person. I'm just not fake like Randy and One Win. Oh, by the way, sorry, I got a phone call. Yes, Republican Ash. They went live again this morning at the crack of dawn. Randy and Wendy have no problem spending hours and hours on BBT and MRV, but never speak on Natasha. No, they can't speak on Natasha. That takes money out of their pocket and subs out of their account. Randy wanted to say, I was making subs over here. Yeah, I've gained a few subs, but I haven't gained thousands like you have. Hello, Brian. Oh, Brian, One Win just said that she understands what you're going through, and for if people want to give you money, they should give you money after what they did yesterday. No, it's not you, Lisa 54. I got a phone call and it knocked me off the stream for a minute. Oh, I'm just dreading how hot it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be too hot to even be in a pool. But yeah, numbnuts over there, Randy and Wendy, they had to go live at the crack of dawn this morning because Randy got drunk yesterday. Started posting shit she shouldn't post. Sin had to notify her and say, "Don't post while you're drunk." Oh no, Brian, they just said they don't want to stop people from helping you. And see, here's the thing about Natasha Cooper versus Brian. You know, they want to talk about me supporting Brian. When Brian was doing his dumb shit, I was calling him out for it. They're not. It's just been how long ago? A month or two ago? That she and Zav pulled that stunt with Gannon Stout, and then she said those horrible things about Gannon's parents. I didn't hear Randy and Wendy call it out. Oops, they didn't hear it. They didn't hear it. Oops. They have the most selective hearing I've ever seen in my life. Now we're going to do a little bit of math. Get your pencils and papers ready, or use your fingers if you have to. Right, I gave you shit the whole time you were doing that shit. It'll never happen, KB. What, just like her class action lawsuit against Mommy Ramblings. Does she not think that Mommy Ramblings has the screenshot of one of her people doxing Mommy Ramblings' ex boyfriend? I mean, could anything be more boring than doxing Mommy Rambling's ex-boyfriend? We've all seen the screenshot. It's out there. If they think Mommy Ramblings is not going to walk into a courtroom full of their shit, and a judge is going to look at them all and say, "Y'all all ignorant. You all need to go home." Maybe Randy's getting in on the class action lawsuit. Maybe that's what she's holding out for. Who knows? I still live in math. Randy said that I was the same age as her husband. Okay. Because I made the comment, because she made the comment about my dildo. And I said, well, at least my dildo isn't 80 years old. And then Randy said, ha ha, the funny thing is, she's the same age as my husband. Okay, let's do a little bit of math. I mean, go way back when Randy told the story of her meeting her husband. I'm on the list. Oh, closing arguments. Are you telling me that I'm going to be included in the class action lawsuit? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is that what she means by the list? I didn't take your rinse rots, dog. I'm on the StreamYard side. I can't see who has a wrench anyways. Closing arguments. Do tell. Am I on the class action lawsuit list now? She's adding me to. Oh my God. That is the best news yet. Yeah, wait till the judge finds out what you did and what you've done, Natasha. He's going to side with you, all right. Hey, did you ever give that lady back her dresses? I don't think you did. I might contact her and see if you ever paid her for those dresses, because I don't think you gave them back. Last of the messages, you were basically telling her to go F herself. Because, you know, she did so much wrong. I can't wait, closing arguments. I can't wait to get that paperwork in the mail. Where am I going to have to travel to go to be a part of this? Anybody know? Do I get to go to Georgia? Do I get to go to Florida? Do I get to go to Alabama? Where am I going? Right, Lacey, I know. She took up $20,000 to take 20 people to court almost 3 years ago, and nothing has happened. Oh, back to the math. So Randy says, I'm not worried. Please, Natasha, add me to your list. Put me on your fake ass list. Okay? I can't wait to get the paperwork in the mail. I can't wait to bring a whole montage of videos of what you've done to people. Maybe Mr. Stokes will show up on my behalf. Thank you, Lisa. Switzerland. I would love to go to Switzerland. I think I have to. Does your passport expire? Because if so, mine is. Oh, the math. So Randy goes in and says, I'm the same age as her husband. Now go way back. Her head spins when Ricky's brought up. Well, I'm going to contact Ricky and see if I am involved on this class action lawsuit, if he'll go on my behalf. I mean, go along with me. Because isn't he a sport or a news reporter? Morning, Steph. Morning, Johnny. Okay, so Randy told her story a long time ago, how she met her husband, it's her best friend's dad, blah, 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 and that he's 25 years her senior. He seems like a nice guy, Brian. I ain't got no problems with Jim. Jim seems like a good old hardworking country boy. But she goes in the other day into a chat and says that I'm the same age as Jim. Now, let's do the math. I'm 58. Okay. I'm 58. I think Randy is 48. Okay. So there's 10 years. So if he was 10 years her senior, he would be 58. If he was 20 years her senior, he would be 68. But since she said 25 years, let's add 5 to 68 and tell me in the chat what you come up with. See if we all come up with the same answer. Because I'm 58 and she said I'm the same age as Jim. And she said a long time ago, Jim was 25 years her senior. Remember when she told the story about how Jim was her best friend's dad, which to me is kind of, but, well, I don't want to say that, Irish. I hope he lives to be 100. But, so I'm 58. Now, if I'm the same age as Jim, I'm only 10 years Randy Sr. 73. Thank you, Sweet Pea. So Wendy wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning to tell a lie that I have ever said they are responsible. I know you're kidding. That I have ever said they are responsible for Natasha Cooper's behavior. Find me one clip that says Randy and Wendy are responsible for everything that Natasha does. No, no, no. I've never said that. I said you support it. Now you can say we didn't know about it, but you have been made aware about it. And not one time have I heard you all say, well, I don't support that. I don't support stealing from people. Just blatantly taking their merchandise and not returning it. And again, if a whole town can come to the conclusion that Natasha's a scammer and was scamming Shanna Peoples' family, can a whole town be wrong? Oh, stop. Is it her birthday again today? Can a whole town be wrong? Which is why I'm going to contact Mr. Stokes. Because I've heard her side of the story, but I haven't heard his. And I want to hear what he has to say. So if anybody has a way of contacting him, if you'll send it to my email, because I want to hear his side of the story. I want to hear the town side of the story. And I'm not above going to Geneva. I think it's 120 round trip. I can go hang out in a little town and fit right in. So I've heard Natasha's side. Now I'm going to hear the town of Geneva's, which means I'm going to go to Mr. Stokes. Maybe he can show me around. Maybe we can go to a diner. Natasha said the other night she's never asked her subs for anything. My fund is up to 13%. My goal tonight is to get it to 25%. You mean like that, Lacey? If you want to be on the non-existing uh, class action lawsuit, if you want to be a part of that, if you want to be in on it with me for suing Merb and all the lies she has told and the truth for all the truth she has told. Bitch, first of all, you're going to have to show your financials because you're going to have to show the courts where I've cost you money. Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun, Natasha? That you're going to have to pull years of financials to prove that I've cost you money. Because that's the only argument you got. I don't know, Lacey. I don't understand it. And like I said, I don't give a shit about the money that they just give her because they like her or whatever. I don't care. Well, come on, Amber. She just lost a channel and hurried up and put up her new NC channel that she had on backup. Yes, Stephanie. Steph. It's called Discovery. So when my attorney and Merb's attorney, I might even go pro se. Who knows? Or maybe I'll start an attorney fee. All right, guys, I'm starting an attorney fund. Natasha suing me. But won't it be fun to watch her lay out her financials during her discovery? During the discovery, because you're going to have to, Natasha, because my attorney's going to ask for it. My attorney's going to ask that you show where his client cost you one dime. And then my attorney is going to show where you not only charged to see Gannon's autopsy photos, but while you were doing it, I'm being told you were running your PayPal and your cash app across the screen while you are doing this to a family, to a little boy. I don't know, KB. I don't know why her subs don't ask her questions. When she raises money for a non existing lawsuit that didn't happen, nobody went to court, but she kept the 20 something thousand. I mean, didn't people give Laura all kinds of shit about that? But is Natasha somehow above the law? The law of YouTube? I don't think so. You can't even go in Randy's without Randy's chat has Randy has sold out. That's all I can. That's all I can say is Randy's a sellout, flat out. All right, Brian. But hey, Randy and Wendy don't support that. They don't support scammers. They don't support people who call their family members a derogatory name. But it's just for aggravation. Jesus, take the wheel. Natasha, you better hope Jesus takes your wheel. Because one of these days, your YouTube career is just going to crash and fucking burn. And then you got nothing but Dalton. And you ain't going to go out and get no job. There's a recent case where someone faked cancer for over a decade. Yes, I know. Yep, I know, Amber. I can't wait. I'm so excited that they came in here and told me that I'm now being added to the list of the claim. Because anybody that wants to jump in on that class action lawsuit against me, let me put it this way. Don't come to a gunfight with the fucking slingshot, okay? Okay, Republican ass. Don't come to a gunfight with a motherfucking slingshot. None of you that decide to get in on the fake class action lawsuit that it's never going to happen. And if it was to end up in a courtroom, Natasha will probably go in fucking handcuffs. Oh, right, Amber. If she makes this go into a courtroom, if it ever makes it to a courtroom, and I pray it does, because I am so excited, I am so hyped that I'm being sued by Natasha Cooper. It's going to bring out skeletons she thinks she has hidden. Mm-mm. So I guess I need to get a hold of my attorney today. Haven't used him, and good thing he's still a good friend. And ask what he's going to charge me. Yeah, that website's never going to happen because what's the website about? I know, Echo. I know. What is it's not about true crime. Because the bitch wouldn't know true crime if it bit her on her fat ass. Oh, it can't bite her on her fat ass because she doesn't get out of her fucking chair. Yep, she did get out of her chair. So I saw a picture the other day, and it was funny because she was calling MRB a hunchback. You know, where she played that clip of MRB going into the store time and time and time and time and time again. And then come to find out, Natasha got a big old hump. Girl got a big old hump. Girl got a big old hump. No, I didn't see it, Ash. Yeah, you said you're making Mexican beef soup and you'll take a pic and show everybody. I said, yes, please do that. Yes, Zero. She added me to the class action lawsuit, Zero. And I am so pumped. Randy says I have no neck. I'm gonna have to make my picture smaller so that you can actually see my neck. I mean, Randy threatened to put boots on my neck. How's she gonna put boots on my neck if I don't have a neck? Oh, you wrote something else. Let me see, Ash. Um, God will protect the innocent. Do not worry what she said. Oh, I'm not worried. I'm not worried, Ash. Trust me. But thank you. I'm not worried. I'm actually freaking excited. When she raised the 20 grand, it was for a group bullying suit. Whatever came of that, Echo? Oh, that's right. Nothing. Nothing. Yes, Zero. She's taken me to court, adding me to the class action lawsuit that she's got against Merb. I'm assuming she just added me to the list of people to sue. But I just thought it funny that Randy and Wendy decided to get up at the crack of dawn. Now they've done tapped out and tapped back in. She got a new recliner, she said, Tara. Well, according to her, she's suing me too. So I'm like pumped now. Talk about making my day. I don't think I've ever been sued. Oh, yep, one time. Freaking landlord. I lived in this apartment. Chance was little bitty, and he has the electrical thing, and it's only hooked to my apartment. Yet the people downstairs are on my meter, and they're running like 4 air conditioners while me and Chance are upstairs sweltering, and I'm getting like $800 electric bills. But I won that case, so. And I didn't even have to have an attorney for that because guess what? I knew it was illegal when he told me he had both units on the same. See, I'm not a dummy. And I'm not mean and I'm not angry. I've been a little sad over Lolita, but she's gone to whale heaven and I'm okay with that now. She has a website, Echo. What is it about? What is the website about? Is it about her true crime or her true scamming or her true racial shit? Oh, I'm the queen of whataboutisms, but yet that's exactly what Randy and Wendy did yesterday when they started dogging Brian, was use him as a whataboutism. But I'm the queen. Her website is about, why doesn't she use that website? Why she got to have 10,000 for a new one? Why don't she update her the one she's already got? Well, why doesn't she just use that one and put the money into updating it? True crime with Natasha Cooper, my ass. Yeah, if you call selling basically charging people to look at a little deceased boy that was tortured true crime, then okay, you're the queen, Natasha. And then turn around and cuss his parents out because they had something to say about what you did, calling his mother out for being a drug addict. Randy, did you hear that? Tasha called out Gannon's mother for having an addiction. Oh my God. Do something, say something. Put your backbone back in. I know your sciatica is just killing you. Hey, Jonathan. Yes, we are all jealous of Natasha. Who wouldn't want to be Natasha? I mean, just look at her. She's just beautiful. Nah, Julia, they're sellouts. Wendy and Randy are both sellouts. And for Randy to say, I am the DC, her alone, her and Wendy are the DC. Well, I'll give them credit. I see about 3 people in their chat on a regular basis that is OGDC. The rest, Natasha's crew and Merb's exes. So And then kind of find out Shannon681 must support Natasha. And I was really blown away by that, because her being a tragedy pimp hunter and all. Oh, that was my Tarzan. I know it sucked, but so I'm kind of I'm kind of excited. Hello, Veronica. What I tell you, Republican Ash, when you called me yesterday or something and you were upset about something, what I tell you? I said just pray for him. That's what God would want you to do. God wants me to call these bitches out. And if he doesn't want me to call them out, I'll have to answer him someday. So I don't know, Zero. I don't know. But it's more important to Shannon681 to come into the chat and scream at me than to want to make a difference reporter to the Federal Trade Commission. Ooh. Hey, Kim S. Don't get excited. She most likely spent the money. Johnny, don't ruin a girl's good time. By the way, Brian, Randy reconfirmed the fact that she would rather eat crackers in bed with you than sit across the table from me. Yep, I'm going to have to start a legal fund. Why not? Everybody else does. If I'm getting sued, then even though my attorney is my friend, he's going to charge me something. As a matter of fact, I might hit him up, see if he wants to do lunch today and talk about this. My old attorney, my old attorney, he became the judge. So I don't think he's going to want to talk to me, but his secretary will. Tracy is going legal. But yeah, I woke up this morning thinking about, oh, it's going to be so hot, but that's okay. I'm going to get Maggie a splash pad and watch her play. And it's going to be so humid, but that's okay. We'll get through it because, God bless California. They got some rain and some wind and an earthquake. So little hot humidity ain't going to kill me. Um, but I wake up to Randy and Wendy, which was like 7 o'clock for Wendy, talking about little old me. They done tap back in. Somebody's gonna have to go clip where Natasha said she's adding me to the scam. It's already hot here too, KB. It's already hot here. It's gonna be one of those weeks where you can't even get in your pool because it's gonna feel like ice water. I mean, ice water, bath water. I don't know, Zero. All of a sudden, okay, closing arguments. So my clipper where I'm going to be added. So I got proof that I'm being sued. So I can't be accused of scamming when I start my legal fund. I got proof a woman's adding me to her scam. She better sue me. She better sue me. Clip it, Zero. Yeah. She better fucking sue me. I'm going to call her out every fucking day of the rest of her life until she sues me. Because that's just another lie coming out of her mouth. I didn't listen to it. I heard she was talking about me, but big deal. They're on a flood emergency. I thought they would be, Jonathan, because they don't get their ground is so hard because they don't get that kind of rain. So I knew it would flood. Yep, same here, Kim S. I feel for anybody that's out there working in this heat like this or in factories or bless their hearts. And I mean that and not in a shitty way. I truly mean that. I'm kind of glad my brother retired so he's not out in it. Oh, I just happened to see where old Randy tapped back in, I guess, because her and One Win went live at the crack of dawn this morning to talk about me and lie. Because One Win says, I'm just tired of her saying that we're responsible for what Natasha does. Bitch, I ain't never said that. No, thank you, Puss in Boots. I saw the temperature in Texas. I have never once said that you all are responsible for what Natasha has said and done. What I said is, yeah, it'll be a minute, Zero. What I said was that you keep supporting her and sending people to her channel so more people can be scammed. Pepper, get this. I've been added to the class action lawsuit. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. But they never watch me, Puss in Boots. And then they basically, for dragging Brian into shit, they basically said, well, One said, I didn't hear Randy say it. Actually, Randy was drunk last night and was making community posts, and Sin had to call her and tell her. I don't know the class action lawsuit that she got going against Merb. She added me to it. Zero's going to clip it for me. Closing arguments is going to clip it for me because I'm going to need to show my attorney that I'm being sued. I wonder how she's going to get me the paperwork. Wonder if I need to email her my address. Or Samara. Samara, you can send it to her, can't you? Do a girl a favor, Samara. For once, be a decent person. And like I said, it's so funny that I start going at Randy and Wendy and Natasha, and boom, up pops the docs. Isn't that funny? Can I ask what you're getting sued for? Republican Ash, you're going to have to go ask Natasha. Oh, I should email her attorney and ask for the paperwork. Okay. Now I got to find out who her attorney is. I'm just excited as hell. I've never been in trouble on YouTube before. And I've never been to Geneva or whatever town she lives in. Hey, K-Love. She has multiple attorneys? Oh, good Lord. Can I just get one of them? I don't know what her reason is. Maybe because I'm calling out her bad behavior, and that's supposed to be. Yep, I did. I popped my threatened to get sued from YouTube Cherry, and I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. You better hurry, Natasha. I'm old. I don't want to be sued once I'm dead. So get on the ball. Dewey Cheatham and oh, Natasha has her personal attorney that sits in on her lives. Well, now we know. Now we know. If that was the case, he'd be sending her a letter saying, "Bitch, you owe me X amount of dollars because you're a clown." She had someone in her chat last year going by the name attorney. She told everyone it was her attorney. Yeah, because my attorney, he doesn't have anything better than to sit in the YouTube chats. He doesn't have anything better to do. Like he's mine. He's all mine. He has no other clients in the world. And I haven't used him for 20 years. But like I said, we're good friends. We've had cocktails together, and now, like I said, my old attorney, he became the judge. So I can't call him for help, but I can call his secretary, who absolutely adores me. Natasha shares the same legal team. That's okay. Is Johnny Cochran dead? I'll get Johnny Cochran. Is he gone? If he is, I'm sorry. I know I can't get Kardashian. I know he's gone. Don't worry, I'll put together my own little dream team. Oh, he did. Maybe I'll get Al Sharpton. See what he thinks about calling a little biracial child a niglet. You just never know. Or I'll just use my attorney. I'm so excited. I'm not kidding you. That is the sad part, Julie, that her subs believe all that shit. But I don't even think, you know, I don't think they care. And I don't understand it. If I'm giving money just because I like somebody or I like their content or whatever, I think he died too, RK. But what they do with it, I don't care. But if I'm giving money to somebody who's saying, "Hey, Bluebird," who's saying, "I'm raising money for this or that," never shows any proof of what she did with the money, goes to the casino all the time, changes the name of her funds all the time. It goes from "let's help so and so" to "I changed the name of my fund to I need to go to the casino fund," and it's at 13%. Now, before this live is over, I would like to see it at 25%. And it's all appreciated because I need to go to the casino and get my nails done and get my toes done and get my massage. Hey, Angela Critters. Right, Sharon. That's the whole point. Is she takes money under false pretenses. And this community used to call that out. But since Randy claims to be the DC herself. She is the DC. That's what she said in her live the other day. Then that tells me that Randy is a moral sellout. Oh, so Randy tried to make hillbilly a derogatory word. Okay. Now keep in mind, I've been called a redneck all my life, and I ain't never been offended of it by it. As I said, I love Budweiser beer and NASCAR. The only thing is I don't wear knee socks with Crocs. But the fact that people, like I said, and I've said this all along. Remember when she said Mexicans travel in packs and she couldn't go to a store because of it? Oh, no, Lacey. Why am I acting shocked? That was just for drama. I'm not shocked. I didn't hear her say that, but she said that. Yes, yes. Now we're supposed to be offended because I said hillbilly. And the funny thing is I had like 7 or 8 people come in under my live and say, hey, I was born and raised a hillbilly and I'm very proud of it. So if you're offended, then you're the one that's got a problem with your location. She can lie because her channels are down. That's why she does that. When she told me the other night on Randy's that she's not getting terminated by YouTube and she's not hiding them, where the hell are they going? Where are her channels? Just poof. She just wakes up in the morning and poof. YouTube didn't take it and she didn't hide it. Where are they going? And the fact that Randy and Wendy didn't even question it, didn't even question her lie. But they call me a liar all the time and never bring a lie to the forefront. Just like Ash274 said in a chat not too long ago about the shady shit I've done behind the scenes. I am still waiting for Ash274 to come to me and show me. Mel, you be proud of your mud hut, girl, and keep dodging those bullets. But I'm still waiting for Ash274 to bring to me what I've done behind the scenes. But then Starlight sits up there the other night and lies out her ass and says that she never denied sending my docs to Alicia. And Steph proved it on her panel. Don't come for me, Tracy. I'll call you a dirty sock. Girl, don't even say sock. It makes me feel hot. Yeah, Starlight cannot keep her story straight. And now she's a fan. She is a fan of Tracy the Truth. She's my fan. And I can't strike a fan. I don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me to strike a fan. You know, she's always talking about how she can't stand the sound of my voice. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. But yet she plays my live stream and then blames it on Andy. And Andy, being the good suck up little boy that he is, I did truth, which Andy's always polite. I did truth. I did ask her to play it. Good boy, Andy. Good boy. Now sit down. You're gonna you're gonna bump Natclo right out of his position. Hold on, I'm gonna try to refresh again because hope it works. Hope it's better. Timber. I know she loves me, Pepper. That's why I couldn't bring it in me to strike her. Dunn had people lined up to fill out the long form because I didn't feel like doing it. I'm lazy as hell when it comes to paperwork. Exactly, speak truth with love. And not, she has yet to bring that to the forefront. And I even questioned her about it in the chat, and she moved on to something else. Show me what I've done behind the scenes that is shady. Bet you won't, because you can't. But your old buddy Starlight gets caught in shady shit behind the scenes all the time, like looking up children. Because she was just so interested in Dayton's Law. Oh, no, it wasn't a law. It was a GoFundMe. No, it was a law. I think it was a GoFundMe. Oh, I don't remember. Does anybody remember what I was looking up? A law or a GoFundMe? That was Starlight on her panel the other night. Hold on a minute, guys. Looking up a juvenile, but can't even tell you why she was looking up a juvenile. She doesn't know if she was looking up a law or a GoFundMe. That was Starlight on her panel the other night. She's to be believed. I've never looked up somebody's kids. Ridge Runner is equal to hillbillies? I don't know. When I say hillbilly, I most certainly don't mean it derogatory. I love country folk. Like I said, I made the most money in the casino business in West Virginia, and I met some of the best hillbillies I've ever known in my life. And there's this one girl, and I loved her to death. She was kind of a bigger girl, but she was like my favorite. She was beautiful, beautiful. And she would come up to the table, and usually when you tap onto a table, you introduce yourself, uh, and I'll be your dealer for the night, or I'll be your relief dealer. I'll be tapping out your dealer for breaks. Well, she would tap into a table, and I swear she was the most welcoming. She was just adorable. And Lisa was her name. Oh, McDonald, that no. But she would tap on and she would say, well, good evening. My name is Lisa, and I'm going to deal to you tonight. And I wish you all the best of luck. And if you have any problems or concerns with my dealings, please just let me know. I just love that girl. I like Southern food too. That's how I'm a Southern cooker, Julie. I actually made boiled buttered potatoes, green beans that boiled all day with salt, pepper, and bacon grease, and seasoned with bacon grease, and a tenderloin and a cheesecake. But I have to admit, the cheesecake came from a box. And I didn't have any red potatoes. I was going to mix them in with the green beans, so I had to use yellow potatoes. So I'm tired of mashed potatoes, so I just peeled them, quartered them, boiled them for till they got soft. Put some butter, salt, and pepper on them, and well, now I'm really so excited that I am being sued by Natasha Cooper. I have reached my YouTube goal that I didn't even know I had. I bet Randy gets in on it now. Ooh, a class action lawsuit against the truth. Ooh. Randy said, she talked about my camper. I don't give a fuck about your camper. All I did was say I had one too, except mine was an Apache. That's it. Hey, Delilah. I wish you were Delilah from the radio station that plays all them soothing soul songs at night. Are you that Delilah? Natasha had a fund for $3,500 for a PI. No PI was ever hired. Not shocked. Good evening. Spend the night with Delilah while I play the love songs. Cuddle up with your partner. Light a candle. Turn the lights down low. Remember that, Delilah? Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. But see, what shocks me more than Natasha being a scammer, because she's always been a scammer. What brought it more to my attention, because I never watched the woman until Randy and Wendy started promoting her. And that's when I said, whoa, wait a minute. Since when do the people of the DC promote scammers? You rather enjoyed Natasha's dissertation on hillbillies versus rednecks last night? Well, I love them all, prime time. I love hillbillies. I love rednecks. I love them all. So I don't know what she said. I tuned in long enough to hear her. Right, right, Delilah. Delilah's call in. Good evening, this is Delilah. How can I help you? Miss Delilah, I'm being sued by a woman on YouTube because I pointed out her behaviors. Do you have a song for me? I'm not in Florida anymore, but it's actually 10 degrees cooler in Florida today, and where I was located in Florida, which was Central Florida, the Cocoa Beach area. 10 degrees cooler than it is here where I'm at in Indiana. I'm with you on the heat, Delilah. Damn near the whole country, except for the southerns. I mean, like Florida, is under some kind of heat wave shit. Well, they promoted Diane through the St. Jude thing, but then when she had Molly Golightly on the channel and Savage started ripping Randy's ass, that's when Randy and them threw. Well, one when backed off from Diane early on. although she was on that panel too, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. But they supported Diane through the whole St. Jude thing. But then when Diane came back, they continued to support her until she had Molly Golightly on the panel. And Savage has a total come apart. And Randy can't stand when Savage calls her out. So she had to run over there and try to smooth things over. How'd that work out for you, Randy? How'd that work out for you? And I know Savage can't stand Natasha. I think Natasha even said her name the other day. I was like, ooh, Natasha calling out old Sab Sab. But apparently 681 Shannon does. I'm just so shocked by these people. Everything I ever believed in them, whether I liked them or not. I know, Loretta Lynn. You grew up a hillbilly and you're proud of it. I grew up a redneck and I'm proud of it. Like I said, the only thing I draw the line at is socks with Crocs. That's where I draw the redneck line. My sister, she hasn't drawn that line yet. I still catch her wearing footies with Crocs. And I told her, you're really giving us rednecks a bad freaking name. We have to change some things in our culture. And you've got to leave the socks at home when you're wearing Crocs. A coal miner's daughter. Yep. Right. 50 YouTube accounts. Who has that much tenacity? Well, it's that's the only way she can pull off her scams is to keep a channel on backup at all times. Natasha Cooper has a channel on backup. As soon as her other channel went down recently, boom, up pops NC. And guess who promotes it? Randy. Here, sub up to Natasha so she can scam the skin off your ass. And then you can come back and thank me when she rips you off. Okay, Mander, I have to go to your channel and do it, I'm sure. Oh, you want to talk about hate bonding? Let's talk about some hate bonding. That'd be Randy and Wendy. And the funny thing is I don't even think Pink wanted Natasha up on that panel that night. Pink wanted to get up there and tell her story about her ex-friend BBT. And I never made fun of it. You know why? Because I logged off. As soon as Scam Cooper left. Let's just call her Scooper. I logged off. I know Pink's story with her son. And I know Pink is very grateful that her son's been sober for a year. But Randy went live saying, you turned our stream into something dirty. You turned our beautiful, it was so beautiful. People came together. Shut up. Shut up, Randy. You sound like a fool. Yep, the pooper scooper. Well, she might have to get that job if she gets banned from YouTube forever. I don't get it either. Why anybody would, especially two people who've claimed and called out other people. See, this all blew up when they told me it was none of my business about the money loaned between Gentleman Jack and Natasha Cooper. But yet they're sitting on their panel talking out their asses about the money given, not loaned, given to Hooker. That's when this all started to blow up. I thought, you two-faced bitches. No, I want to be sued. I want to be in on this class action lawsuit. I want to see these motherfuckers in court. I want to roll up in there and just hand my phone to the judge and just tell him to hit go. Here, Your Honor. Thanks, Veronica. You have a good day, too. It's going to be one of those days where you're just going to have to sit in the house. That's okay. There's some true crime shit I want to catch up with anyways. Somebody put out a new video about Sarah Boone. I want to watch that. Right. Don't threaten me with a good time. Sue me. Sue me. I might change my name to Sue Me. Oh, God. Now I'll get sick. She was making fun of Asians. Why you have no boyfriend? You don't like long nail? That's why you don't have no boyfriend. Go sue them. No, I don't want to be sue-wee like a pig prime time. Do you not like me? It's okay if you don't like me. I want to be sue me. I don't know why she needed to borrow $15K from Gentleman Jack. Not my business. Just like it's not Randy and Wendy's business that she gave Hooker money. But when I'm told it's not my business, but yet they're sitting up here talking about something that ain't their business, yeah. Try that again. So I woke up to the fact to find out that Randy and Wendy had tapped back in. Wendy sitting up there telling another lie. Another lie, Wendell. Don't you try to twist it later. Go listen to it, Brian. They give you quite a few. Randy, like I said, Randy will still eat crackers in bed with you. But you can't eat anything else, according to Randy. So, just stop now. Stop now. I don't think Gentleman Jack will ever see that money again either, but at this point, I don't care. I was very nice to Gentleman Jack. I was very polite to Gentleman Jack. And then Gentleman Jack goes in the chat running her fucking mouth. You know what I told her? I don't need your money, bitch. That's what I told her. I was very nice to Gentleman Jack. And Brian, let me just say, I'm going to publicly call you out for a minute because you saying Trisha was the owner or the runner or whatever of that St. John's page, the St. John's of Dayton or whatever. No, she was not. And I can tell you this with certainty because if she was, I would not have gotten blocked. So you might as well chalk it up to the fact that you're never going to know exactly, because I have a feeling there were several people behind that page, but Trisha Not Trish was not one of them. She might have gone on it. I don't know about that. But if she was the proprietor of that page, if she was the owner of that page, whatever, the administrator, I would not have gotten blocked. So you need to just let that go. Isaac telling us his cupcake story, and Randy got sent poop in the mail. Randy got poop in the mail. See how much shit I miss out on? I would hate to get poop in the mail. What's that tell you, Randy? Somebody mailing you shit. Somebody mailing you poop. You hope that's not true. Does Randy like Whoppers? I don't know. I don't know what her favorite burger is. I've never had that kind of relationship with Randy to know what kind of hamburger she likes. Oh, I remember that panel, but I don't remember that being said. So, but my earbuds are going dead. I'm just so glad I came live today because, well, I found out some things. I'm being sued by Natasha Cooper, so go ahead and start donating to that legal fund. I'm going to continue to call out Natasha Cooper's bad behavior. I have never once said Randy nor Wendy are responsible for what Natasha Cooper says and does. I have only said they are promoting her. Right. Nothing says I don't like you like receiving shit in the mail. So I'm looking forward to going to court. I'm gonna have to put on my Sunday best to show up in court with Tasha. Might even get me a headband. Get me a headband or a turban. So now that I know that I'm included on the class action lawsuit, maybe I'll get together with, I don't even need to get together with Mommy Ramblings. I got enough shit on that bitch. All I got to do is hit play for the judge. And when he sees what she's done to victims of crime, when he sees the way she has scammed people on YouTube, and let's pray that judge is white. Because if he's not, I'm going to force Natasha. I'm going to make my attorney force Natasha to admit to what she calls her niece. And if she won't do it, I'll play the video. I don't care what color he is. White, black, yellow, green. I don't care. I'm still going to do it. Right. They pretend they have no, all she's the truth. She's only ever been nice to us. Well, yeah. Yeah. But don't sit up there and act like you don't know what she's done. Or better yet, don't ever sit on your panel and call out anybody for anything. Because what BBT said was cruel and it hit me right in the gut because I am the mother of an addict. But you two are not the two to call it out. And Pink, why you would ever go to those two is beyond me. But it is what it is. Subs and views, Randy, right? Subs and views. and donos. Subs and views and donos. That's why you got to keep old Natasha around. Wouldn't want to lose all them gentleman jacks now, would you? So, all right, guys, I'm getting off here. I think I'm going to go to Walmart and buy my dog a splash pad. If I do, I'll videotape it. I don't know. I need to make a grocery list. I hate the grocery. Yep, I got to have me some attire, some apparel to wear to court. All right, guys, enjoy your day. And Dot, if you're having this heat wave, uh, just stay cool. Do me a favor, check on your neighbors, your elderly neighbors. So many people lose their lives during these heat waves. If you see somebody out walking their dog in the middle of the day on the hot pavement and they don't have little booties on them, please step outside and call them a dumbass. If you see a dog that's been left out all day, whether they have water or shade or not, because a doghouse is not a cooling system. So, with that, y'all have a great day. Have the day you deserve, and I will see you all around the tubes. Quit lying, One Wind. I never said you were responsible for Scooper's bad behavior or her scamming or her bad words or anything else. I said you are promoting her. You are promoting her bad behavior by promoting her. Do I have to spell it out? All right, guys. Y'all have a good day. Bye.